Hello subscribers, this is the Milwaukee Trainman here with a different kind of video compared to what you're used to seeing from me. So I'm in a Discord server for model railroading, and this was kind of requested by some of those guys. This is my first FreeMo module, HO Scale of course. Porter Creek is what I'm calling it. So I bought this module with the carpentry finished, the pink foam installed, and the cork mostly laid. I had to do a little fixing on it. I had to sand the cork. The track was included, a bridge was included, but that one didn't work. It didn't have enough pieces for me. So I'm a first timer. I'm not a scratch builder or anything super skilled just yet, so this is just a Walther's cornerstone plastic trestle, this big old guy. The bents for this thing are like 5 inches tall, and my little guy here, he's like maybe 3 inches at the most. I had to do a lot of cutting and fitting. But I got him just about on the money. He could use a little bit of fine adjustment, I think, before I glue him down. I am so close to gluing the track down. So that's my big milestone. And that's kind of why I haven't said anything about this on the channel until now, was I didn't have enough progress going to feel like it was worth it. So I got my cheat sheets here, so... prototype photos, what this is my module will be loosely based on a real world location, Webster, Minnesota, and I know this is not going to show well, so I might drop the photo file, but so this is the bridge, and I kind of have just like a chunk of this surrounding area to work with. So I know it doesn't show well, but there's a building with a smokestack right there. That's what this brick building will represent. So I got to get a smokestack for him. I believe that was a plastics industry, according to what I was told. So then there was some other stuff over here. Porter Creek itself was just a tiny little creek, barely a creek, but it was there. And if I choose to represent it somehow, it'll just be like some kind of little groove cut into the foam. I don't know if I'll do that just yet. So I'm kind of cheating with the name, but you know, big deal. So this will be the main road into town. And you just kind of go straight across and just kind of disappear. Typical module style like I've seen. So nothing too terribly fancy here. That was part of why it was recommended to me to buy it. It's I think it's a pretty decent first-timers module. So yeah, so I have been making like crazy levels of progress. I've been sitting on this thing pretty much all summer and just kind of poking at it, and I finally got it out here into the garage, and I've just been going nuts with it. So the track is painted, the trestle's built. Like I did all this within 2 weeks or so after just kind of sitting on it. So then I spread some what do they call this? This is a Woodland Scenics foam putty, this white stuff. That stuff is really cool to use. It's kind of weird. It comes out of its little bucket looking like a dessert. Almost wanted to start snacking, but I don't think that's good for me. So I had the road bed pretty much ready to go. Like I said, I'm new to this. I've never built a layout. I've never built a module. I've never laid track other than like plastic road bed stuff. So this is brand new for me. I'm just about ready to go with final installation on the track. I have holes drilled for my feeders. I just got to drop those. And once I do that, I'm gluing everything down. And I'm hoping at that point I can bust out my, I have a NCE power cab that I just use for programming at home. I'm hoping I can, once everything's ready to go, hook that up, power this thing up, and see how I did. So, and then from there, the really fun stuff, the scenery. So when I get to the point of paint and scenery, I will do another little video update on this. And hopefully show off, I would like to show off however I wire this. Because if you go looking on YouTube, there is not a lot of how-to like FreeMo stuff available. You can go on there and find like Larry DCC and like find all kinds of like main layout kind of stuff. There's hardly any documentation about modules. So maybe I can kind of help fill that gap with like, here's how you do LocoNet, or here's how I wire this, that kind of stuff. It doesn't seem to be that hard. So when I get to that point, I will drop Porter Creek video number 2. But for now, here's where I'm at with it. Really looking forward to it. I have a lot of options available to me with this one. So thank you for watching.